Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the first quarter moon in Scorpio reads, guys. Alright, so the first quarter moon in Scorpio is all about releasing your blocks. Releasing your blocks. Okay, what does that mean? That means to let go of anything that is holding you back. Okay, we're going to be doing things like cleaning out spaces that need to be cleaned, organizing things, even compartmentalizing our emotions to a point, making sure that we're getting the point across to those that need to hear it, and for those that it does not pertain to, they do not need to know. Those are more or less what we're doing at this point. We're coming to the point, releasing the things that need to be gone, things that are blocking us, keeping us in fear, keeping us in negativity, repeated cycles. We're getting rid of that. All right, good affirmation at this time is going to be, get rid of the debris, it will set you free. Get rid of the debris, it will set you free. We're going to be using citrine, moonstone, topaz, angelite, and tiger's eye today, guys. All right, spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on? We're going to go Aries through Pisces. What's going on for Aries? What's going on for Aries? What? Okay. Ooh, the devil needs to be released. All right, any any sort of toxicity, okay? Anything that you're doing in an excess needs to go bye-bye, okay? So if there's any sort of secrets that are being held, those need to be gone. Any sort of abuse or aggression, it needs to go bye-bye. If you're feeling in a depressed mood, it's time to seek some help for that for sure. Or any sort of mental health problem needs to be addressed at this point, okay? Anything that is toxic or seems to be anything that you're obsessing over, anything that's remaining to be tempting to you when you knew it when you know that it shouldn't be, it's got to go. It's got to go. It needs to be released. What rune do we have for Aries, Spirit? What rune do we have for Aries? Evu. Cool. Gifts are coming, y'all. You make sure that you're reading all of this fine print on anything that you may be signing. There is sort of something indicative of balancing itself out at this point, okay? So all matters in relation to exchanges. So if you give, you get. If you get, then you should give, okay? That includes contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. So keep that in mind, spread across the board, okay? There's definitely some sacrifices to be made, but there's generosity to be given or God, okay? There's definitely some exchanges that need to be happening. Pay attention to the X symbol, okay? You might be seeing that on something. X marks the spot type of deal. Maybe you might be signing something here shortly. So for some of you, okay? Okay. All right, we are going to move on to Taurus. All right, what is going on for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Taurus? Taurus, we need to release judgment. Your blockage at this point is judgment, okay? So some of you might be looking for a new job, might be indulging in a new lifestyle. You might be giving people more credit than is due, or giving people not enough credit where it is due. Take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you. Your ability to forgive is there, but you need to know that you're doing the right thing by forgiving those people, okay? Reciprocity. Jira. The results of either efforts are realized. I'm sorry, the results of earlier efforts are realized, okay? So this is harvesting time for you guys. That spirit telling you that it is proper timing for you to find the abundance where you have planted it, okay? So things that you have worked hard for are now going to be coming into that fruitful season, okay? Breakthroughs from stagnancy, hopes, renewals, even peace renewed, okay? Lots of prosperity to be had, so long as you're making sure that it's good judgment. Okay? You could have a lot of influence over your family or career at this point. Be careful about how you're using that. Make sure it's proper timing. All right. Moving on to Cancer. Nope, Gemini. Sorry, Gemini. Ooh. Gemini. Ooh. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Yep. What you guys need to release right now is your prosperity. Showing generosity, showing charity, donating to good causes at this point, giving gifts where they are appreciated, okay? You could also be getting a salary increase or earning more money at this point. Maybe you get more hours at work or you get some sort of raise or promotion. Definitely being well paid, and there's a balance to that. You need to show gratitude, but definitely still maintaining your self-control with that. Giving, but not giving too much, okay? Some of you could also be dealing with the Taurus in a situation. What rune do we have? Woo, for Jimmy. You guys are just throwing yours right out. And Zeus. A revealing message or insight. Communication is coming, okay? Pay attention to signals from the ancestors or from spirit or from Gaia, whoever you think they're from, okay? It could be anything from a tree to some sort of name. Because there's powers in words and naming, okay? So the words that you're using have power right now. Heed that. Pay attention to that. Also, somebody could be offering you some solid advice that you need to take. So if they are spewing words of wisdom at this point and they're being very enthusiastic with the way they're speaking to you, if they're expressing themselves to you and what you feel they're saying is a true vision to you, pay attention to that advice. Okay. Moving on to Cancer. What's going on for Cancer spirit? Guides, ancestors, what does Cancer need to know about this releasing of blocks? Page of Swords reversed, though. Okay. Yeah, you guys need to avoid someone who is frivolous, vengeful, mischievous. Somebody who just can't keep secrets. Somebody who's like just a huge disturbance of things, okay? This is somebody who's probably very vocal. This is someone who may have been very vocal in the past and now they're being very quiet. So those of you who are being ghosted by people, stay the fuck away from them. Just saying. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Gemini. What rune do we have for Cancer? This is somebody who doesn't have a lot of intellectual development. This is someone who's probably younger than you, less mature than you, or just somebody who just appears almost in like a spoiled brat energy, okay? Stay away from those people right now. Ooh. Degas. Yep. All right, y'all are getting some sort of breakthrough and awakening is coming for you guys. Some of you might be getting more clarity during daytime hours than nighttime hours right now. Nighttime may be creating sort of an uncertainty for you. So maybe there's something going on during the night that's making you kind of sketchy or making you feel some type of way. Listen to your intuition on that, okay? Because there is some sort of awakening to it. There is an awareness that is there that you should pay attention to. This is a good time for you to embark on anything new that you're trying to create, okay? Okay. We are going to move on to Leo. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's shaking for Leo? What's going on for Leo? What is going on for Leo? You guys, right now the sun is in Leo, so that could be extremely important for a lot of you. What's going on? A lack of abundance, Leo. What you need to release is anything that's you've been mistrustful of, anything that has been neglectful of you or temperamental towards you. I feel like a lot of you have been spending too much time on material things, being kind of forgetful as of late. Y'all need to show appreciation and gratitude for the things that you have. Like, don't be so involved in the lack and not being appreciating what you still have. Okay, so anywhere where you're getting a good environment, a good attitude from people, abundance from people, okay, where they don't ignore you, where there's not a mistrust, where there's where you don't feel as if you're a failure, okay? You feel as if even though you maybe like you might have took a L, those people still have faith in you. They still love you. Those are the environments that you're going to want to stick to right now, Leo. The ones where even when you don't have an abundance, there's still security, okay? What rune do we have for Leo? Ooh-wee. Ooh, was. All right. Warrior. Here we go. Some of you might be wanting to like kind of take the reins of things, be authoritarian at this point. Knowing where your true strengths lie is where you really need to focus, okay? Knowing what you should and will be willing to self-sacrifice and what you're not willing to get rid of. And some of you may reach that point where you do kind of have to stand up and fight for whatever it is that you're choosing to want at this point. Okay. Moving on to Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's shaking for Virgo? What is their release? What is blocked? What does Virgo need to know? For Virgo. Oh, we threw it all over the floor. Okay. Ooh, King of Wands. It is reversed, okay? Some of you might be having to kind of take a back seat right now to someone else. Somebody may be being prejudiced or like ill-intentional towards you. Like their behavior is just very intolerable to you. This person could be an Aries or could be a fire sign, because the sun is here as well. So that could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, with it being the Wands, the King of Wands. Okay, so definitely pay attention. These people are probably, they're probably a very bold person, quick to action, very passionate. They have a very strong personality, okay? This may be somebody that you considered for a marriage. This could be an ex that's coming back through, or an ex that you need to deal with or have something handled on, okay? This person is going to be despotic, intolerant, prejudicial, ill-intentioned, okay? Or that may just be how they appear to be, okay? What rune do we have for Virgo? I feel like whatever the situation is with this person, like it's not for you to lead, is how I feel. Like it's not your position to lead it. Yeah, uncertainty, thru. Yeah, some of you might need to get a reading done. There's some sort of secret matter, a mystery to what is happening. There's hidden things, okay? Someone also may have occult abilities. Okay, so this person may be able to read. They may be clairvoyant or clairaudient, claircognizant, okay? This person's intuition may be a lot more than what you realize, or this person you're dealing with, if you're the one that has those abilities, this person is unaware that you have them. There's some sort of knowledge of future matters that's going on here. Determining the future of your path is what you're attempting to do at this point, but what you need to understand is that the leadership is not in your hands. Okay? It is not for you. At this point, if there is a meeting between you and this person and something that needs to be, how do you say, there's some sort of like unfinished business between you and this person, understand and know that they know more about what's going on than you do. So I would probably stick to your guns and be your typical analytical self. Definitely go through the process of feeling the emotions. Go through the process of knowing and understanding all of your options before you make a decision. Use your discernment, okay? Use your discernment, be analytical, look for the facts, look for the evidence of things, because even like there's so many times where you can use your intuition, and even when people are looking at you, people that love you, and they'll be like, fuck you. And you're like, oh, but I know you love me, so you're upset right now, but we're going to be okay type of situation. It could be one of those situations where you feel like this person may be furious with you, and it may not be that they're actually furious. Maybe they're just pissed off about the situation. It could have to do something with money. It was money, or it was something that hit their pride or their ego in some way, shape, or form. Could just be the passions. Could just be the passion is run dry at this point. And like, so on this card, there's the Aries symbol, okay? When an Aries loses passion for something, it is like a complete disconnect, okay? A complete disconnect, which is explaining why, that explains why this is this way. Because as where you could have been leading and winning with this person before. And once they lost the drive to want that, the need, the want of the situation, it flipped. And now it's no longer desired, which is probably why this is here. Y'all are rolling the dice playing with this person. Or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Moving on. Libra. Spirits, guides, ancestors. What's going on for Libra? What is going on for Libra? Yeah, we'll take both because that's double queens, both in reverse. Queen of Cups reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer. Definitely be paying attention to where your Neptune is and your Neptune and your Moon are in your chart. Okay, specifically those of you who have Cancer or Capricorn highly aspected in your birth charts. Just going to put that out there now. These are double queens. They are both reversed, okay? There's some sort of situation here where people are being overbearing, very jealous, quick to take offense about things, okay? But then on the other side, whichever is the other party, they have lost compassion for this situation. There is indecisive behaviors, could be gossiping, secret telling, very untrustworthy, dishonest, maybe even vicious behavior, okay? Someone also could be indulging a lot in alcohol or substance abuse. You or the other party, take it however it concerns you. Neither of these queens are in a happy position right now. There is no... Excuse me, man, somebody does not want me to talk today. Goodness. In a situation where somebody had a lot of empathy for you, they were very sensitive to you or sensitive about the things that were done to you. They were feeling you and your emotions and your vibe. Y'all felt each other deeply, okay? And then it moves into this situation where everything is just kind of being dogged out, okay? It's just very irrational, quickly offended, overbearing, very jealous energy. And it could just simply be because one person is way more charismatic than the other, or simply because one has really just lost the passion that they had for this other person. This could be a friendship, this could be a sibling, this could be a best friend, where just shit is not shaking out with this person anymore. The third eye awareness chakra is also here, okay? So being aware of each other. So I'm taking it at this point, you're probably not talking to this person anymore because they're both reversed, okay? So nobody's talking, nobody's taking any action towards each other, and shit's just kind of real fucking sideways. What rune do we have for Libra? I'll take Topsies. Rado and Word wanted to come out too. So paying attention to things that happened in the past, how they're affecting your present, how they could attach themselves to your future. Some of you may have traveled recently or switched to a different lifestyle. Maybe you chose sobriety and now there's a problem with this person seeing you that way or being around you that way. However, Thursday is one we're going to use here, okay? So being careful that you're directing your force in a non-conflictual manner, okay? Like, there may come a point where you do have to show destruction and defense to this person. There may be a conflict that is coming. But if you choose to change the situation, to change the trajectory of what's happening, like say this person decides to try to come get their lick back on you for whatever fucking shit they feel like they need to, if you just walk away from that, what does that do to that person? That means they not only do they not get their lick back, that means that they're not even worth your time. I feel like this is one of those situations where it's better kind of just to let this shit go. Because if you're trying to make good, solid life choices and this other person is trying to, it's like a misery loves company thing. I really feel like you should just stay the fuck away from it, to be honest with you, because it may turn into a conflict real quick and you may need to vacate it quickly with the Rado being there. Especially with past, present, and future. What happened in the past could be affecting what happens presently and that may affect your future. Okay, so don't be picking no fights with this person if they're a little cop collar, and it could affect your future ability to provide for yourself or to provide for your family or your partner or your children. Okay, just be very careful with that energy. I don't like that. I don't like that vibe at all, Libra. Stay away from that person. All right, we're gonna move on. Moving on to Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Scorpio, this is your first quarter moon in Scorpio, releasing your blocks. This is beautiful for Scorpio energy because you guys feel so deep. A lot of times it's so hard to release your blocks because you feel them so deeply. Something that might help you guys out is some topaz. And if you're struggling with the clarity of things, personally, I find that citrine, clear quartz work best when you need a boost to get through the fear. Tiger's Eye is probably going to be pretty good for you guys right now, considering we're still under Leo. All right. Scorpio. Ooh, a truce. But yours is reversed. There's some sort of renewed caution. Some of you need to really practice caution with your finances at this point. Some of you might be just now kind of rejoining everyone around you, or like getting around other people, coming out of your isolation period here, okay? Like, you could be also either dealing with a Libra or pay attention to where the Libra's at in your birth chart, okay? Because for some of you, trying to be a Libra and balance the scales may cause a renewed activity to make you hit your brakes, put it, you know, tap your brakes, put it in reverse, and think about it twice. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. There could have been some sort of expansion that you were expecting at this time, and that doesn't exactly show up. Some sort of prosperity that doesn't show its face when it should have. Yeah. I feel like there's no communication here. You haven't talked to these people for a while that you're coming out or being around for a while. Maybe it's like you finally get to hang out with your friends and you haven't seen them in a while. Just practice caution when it comes around those people, okay? Especially if any of them are sick. What rune do we have for Scorpio? Decent. And all guys wanted to come out as well. Yup. Y'all need to definitely ward off the evil, okay? Get yourself a little amulet, make yourself a bracelet. I wear all guys all the time. Looks like so. Same thing, okay? Put it on your body. You know, you can draw it with a Sharpie on your foot. Draw it on your wrist. I don't. Just put it on your body, okay? It's gonna ward off the evil. It's going to protect and shield you from negative energies. It's going to draw in the awakening for your higher life to protect you from getting any sort of urge to shelter people that you shouldn't be sheltering, or it will help you to stop defending things that you are, problems that are not yours, okay? Because Issa is also here, okay? So that's challenges and frustrations that are not yours. Those are what need to be released at this time. Anything that don't have to do with you. This is definitely I mean, you're wanting to get back out, you're wanting to socialize, but definitely you need to still stay in that mind my fucking business repertoire, okay? Okay. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Spirits, guides, ancestors. Ooh, okay. Sagittarius, what's going on? What's going on for Saggies? Yeah. Okay. We got two more out here too. We're just Five of Swords reverse. Okay. That is the main character of you right here. We also get the Hermit and the Hanged Man. If you act with caution at this point, it will show you who you can trust. There's some sort of peaceful resolution that could be being made at this point, but being able to move forward and compromise, communicating to end the conflict is going to be really important, okay? There is an aspect of self-isolation, self-reflection. Some of you really just need to figure out a way to start getting some time on your own to do some introspection. That could be going to therapy. That could be getting a gym membership and taking some me time to better yourself. Could be just taking that, 20 minutes in the morning to yourself to meditate before you start your day. Take that however it resonates for you, but definitely putting yourself in some sort of isolation so that you can do introspection and self-reflection. Okay, there's also this fortitude, this wisdom, and it is in one form self-imposed limitations because you feel that you should view things that way because there was some sort of sacrifice or loss. Okay, there's like suspended decisions at this point because for whatever reason, you can't cross your moral boundary into thinking that something is okay when you don't feel like it is. There's a choice that requires a lot of contemplation, and being able to get that time for yourself to make that big choice is going to be absolutely critical. All right. What rune do we have for Saggy? Rune for Sagittarius. Rune do we have for Sagittarius? Ooh-wee. Okay. Okay. East End of Gas. Interesting. There's definitely a challenge or frustration coming your way, for sure. Releasing the blocks, okay? Releasing the fears. Being able to confront things, including grievances about things or psychological blocks, things that are frustrating or challenging to you. There's going to be some sort of awareness that you didn't have before that is going to come through now. And it's going to come from that introspective point, okay? You're going to be able to take that time and plan on what it is that you need to start doing. That point of uncertainty is going to clear. It's going to clear, and it's going to be challenging, and it's going to be frustrating, and it's going to be scary, but it's fear. Fear-based thinking is a big thing for you guys. Definitely. Becoming more self-aware, knowing yourself better, confronting the fears and the trauma from the past is probably really big for you guys. There's going to be a lot of you guys that really need to start doing self-therapy, self-awareness, even just self-affirmations, okay? Clear away the debris. It will set you free. Clean the house, clean out, compartmentalize your thoughts in your brain. Some of you might need to get on some medications. For others of you, you could go the holistic route as well. Take it how it resonates. Oh, wait. Moving on to Capricorn. All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we got going on for Capricorn? What's going on for Capricorn? Ooh, there it is. What else? What's this? Okay. That came out first. So we got Page of Cups and then the Temperance. What the fuck? What all the damn emotions? Jesus. Happy. What the fuck? Y'all got a lot of big feelings going on with your intuition. I feel like they're kind of jumping the gun here with it being a Page of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, or pay attention to where your Pisces is at in your chart. Also pay attention to your Jupiter and Sagittarius if you're dealing with any of those. Okay? I'm feeling Aquarius energy up in here too. I'm just saying that. But yellow daffodils? Yellow, some sort of yellow water lily of some sort could be significant for some of you. Angel wings. Maybe somebody has that as a tattoo or of some sort. Okay, anyways. Big feelings here. Big feelings. Some of them might be a little bit misconstrued here. A little bit misconstrued, okay? Because with that Page of Cups, it's very imaginative, okay? It's very immature. There's a very youthful position that you're taking to try to show balance. It's like, let me think of an example here. This is very much so that energy of like someone maybe in a situation where they have to sit down and kind of hash out some sort of agreement to kind of balance the scales about things, whether that's like creating a budget with your partner or getting like a to-do list of chores and everybody divvy it up in the household, or maybe you're at work and you're trying to delegate tasks, okay? Be very careful about, how do I say this? This Mercury retrograde is ridiculous. Make sure that you're putting your creative energy, you're giving your consultations to, your energy, your vibration, okay? Make sure that those big emotions and those big passions that you're giving to other people, make sure that you're giving them to people that actually deserve them, okay? People that have that great talent, that are creative, that have a good perspective on how things are going to be done or how you want them done, okay? Like, you're not going to give the 4-year-old the dishes on the to-do list, okay? Because they're not going to clean them like they should, okay? Let's delegate the shit to people where make it make sense, Cappy. That is your release, to make it make sense on all playing fields, whether that's your career, your relationships, your friendships, whatever. This could be a situation where you're like, all right, well, this younger person at work, they have a big imagination, they got lots of passion, lots of creativity for the shit, but they don't do anything with it. So maybe restrict their movement so that they have to actually like sit down and focus. Or, you know, if it's like they're big and they're passionate about it, but they're not showing the correct composure that they need to create those harmonious relationships with people, maybe they need a little bit of coaching about professionalism, okay? Things like that. Y'all know what I mean. I love Cappies. Y'all are one of my favorites, just so you know. What room do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, I almost want to take that, but I'm not going to because it didn't fall. La, 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 la. Some of you might be feeling the need to talk quickly or to, like, quickly rush through things. There's, like, a very speedy energy to your guys' vibe right now. Like, just a very fucking, like, get it done. Ooh, redirection. Time management could be important. Okay. As I'm talking about going fast, transportation may represent a horse, boat, plane, other vehicle, movement, or change for the better. Y'all are about to transform something. You're about to have to go somewhere to do something. Whether that's going to work, communicating with other people, physically going on vacation somewhere, like relocating. Maybe this is like someone being relocated somewhere else to train the newbie. Okay, you might be having to train the bunnies. If it's not a work thing, this could be you teaching your children to do something the way that you want them to do it, so that it's a movement towards passing those talents and those responsibilities, those obligations to the child, but teaching them to do it independently. Okay, so this could be like someone, maybe their kids starting school this year and they're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be patient with you, but we're going to start getting the sleep schedule straight now so that you can wake yourself up to your alarm. Like, I'm going to get you out to the bus stop, but it's your job to get yourself up in the morning, get dressed, get your breakfast, and put your shoes on and get your backpack. Once you have your backpack and your shoes on, come get me and I will walk you to the bus stop. Something like that, where you're like delegating the majority of it to them, but you're still staying close enough to where you can help process, help them to redirect, help them to reflect on things, help them to adapt to situations, okay? But it's not completely giving them independence. It's filling their cup, but it's also them being able to fill your cup at the same time, okay? That balance. Like, yes, I still am going to take care of your safety. I'm your parent, so I'm going to walk you there, but the part where you are responsible for taking care of yourself is where you need to do that, okay? All right, moving on. Man, all right. Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. Oh, I don't know who sings that. It's an old song, though. Dang. I'm going to have to Google it. All right. Ooh, and that just wanted to flip out on its own. All right, some of you, some of you might be really being challenged at this point. You might be kind of running a line between feeling like you're winning and being defeated at the same time. Some sort of conquest that you're trying to do. Ooh-wee. All right, I can't with y'all. Aqua, this, okay, listen. Y'all got the Knight of Cups reversed. Listen. Ooh-wee. There's definitely someone displaying a behavior of being lazy, deceitful, dissolute from other people, could be even being ruthless, and there could be a source of unrequited love at this point. Okay, so some of you are really going through some shit right now. Some of you are dealing with people who just can't seem to get their shit together, or somebody who doesn't appear like they want to get their shit together, or you're feeling like you're putting way too much in to get not a fucking thing in return. And that explains why we got this as the challenge, okay, because it came out sideways. That's the 10 of Swords. All right, so if things continue the way they're going, you're going to be feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back, creating enemies, exhausting yourself, ruining shit, collapsing shit, hitting your rock bottom. There could be a lot of resentment between you and other people, some sort of painful ending, bitterness, and curses, okay? Whereas if this situation goes the other way, okay, if you can release this lazy or deceitful behavior, if you can put yourself back on a path of least resistance, then you're probably going to be in a transitory success. Things will start improving if you quit being ruthless and giving people breadcrumbs and showing that unrequited love situation, or vice versa. If this is that other person showing you unrequited love, where you're talking to somebody and you feel like they're being lazy about it, or you feel like they're deceitful, you feel like they might be being ruthless with you, like petty little backstabby bullshit, okay? This person is just really almost going along to get along, and is really making things like resentful and bitter at this point, then I need you to understand that that's an unrequited love, and it's probably time to drop that shit, okay? Just saying. Like, if they're not matching your vibe, if they're not giving as much as they're getting, you need to pay attention. Because all of those little stabs eventually create really big injuries, okay? It's not good. Leads to a lot of resentment, a lot of bitterness. Could be people hitting rock bottom again, exhaustion, making enemies of people, shit getting in ruin and collapsing out of nowhere. People feeling like they're backstabbed, feeling betrayed. If the energies match, the vibrations match, that transitory success, the improvement of things, leaving old things behind, old bad habits behind, old bad bullshit, releasing the old to let in the new is probably the biggest thing y'all need to do. And it probably will be scary, especially if it has to do with your emotions. Maybe you guys are being lazy with talking to somebody who actually genuinely cares about you, but because you're half-assing it, or being deceitful about shit, or being sketchy about shit, maybe that person at this point is kind of starting to back up a little bit or withdraw their attention or their energy, and that could be creating a big fucking problem. Some of you might be getting an invitation somewhere. I'm just going to put that out there too. There is an untamed potential. I'm just going to, fuck it. There's an untamed potential with Uranus, and then we also got Ingvar. So there's definitely a very masculine energy within this. There's internal growth that needs to be happening. But I think both parties have a lot of the common sense, those simple strengths, okay? There's a lot of family involved. Perhaps both of you are really family oriented. There's like a human warmth between you and this person. There is a human warmth. There's just this really big fucking fear. Maybe this person is like super hard to understand. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Gemini. Both of those signs can be, I don't want to say like switch lanesy, but they can be often misinterpreted. Okay, they both can be pretty brutal. And you're an Aquarius, so you're very tick the boxes or fuck off. Like, we also get Hagalaz here, okay? So there is definitely a destructive, uncontrolled force at play here. Some of you might be experiencing some really bad weather. Some of you might be just experiencing a very big tempering or some sort of test or trial, okay? There's something that is coming in to try to be destructive. But if you rely on your quite literal physical strength or your untamed potential, the greatness that could be, and have the courage to use that strength. Be tenacity about it, okay? Use your tenacity. But also have the understanding and wisdom to know when it is time to give up. When enough is enough, okay? Look for where you feel that human warmth. Where do you feel at home? Where do you feel loved? Where do you feel like you're able to grow as a person? Those people, places, and things are what you need to stay around. And anything that is not producing that at this point, you need to move on from. All right. Whew-wee. That was a deep one. Felt that one in my chest a little bit. Sorry, that was kind of brutal. I love y'all. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like Aquarius always gets like the shit end of the stick, but I almost feel like you have to be that brutal with y'all because you're so factual. Okay. Pisces. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Pisces? What is going on for Pisces? Okay. Four of Cups. Apathy. Some of you may be abandoning some sort of desire that you previously had. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Pay attention to where your moon is at. And there's also the I speak, okay? So a lot of you need to speak up. Anything that is showing you or giving you a lack of motivation, negative vibes, causing you to abandon things that you were desiring before, dissatisfaction with things, regrets, anything that's just really just causing you to just feel burned out, depressed, anxious, okay? Negative. Anything that's making you feel negative, anything that's causing you to miss opportunities, that shit needs to be pushed the fuck out. That is what you need to move the fuck on from, okay? So if you say you have opportunities, okay? You have opportunities, okay? And you have been like, well, I don't really like this about that one. Well, I don't really like this one about that one. And I don't think this will be cohesive with my schedule. And I don't really think that's going to work out because I don't think I'll have the time and energy for that shit that late at night or whatever, okay? Or that's not going to work with my sitter schedule. Or that's not going to work with, I don't know, the sleep schedule. Who knows, okay? Or take it how it resonates. Whatever it is, these options just did not fucking appear to work out for you. And then all of a sudden this magical opportunity comes in and it's being offered to you. But you just can't seem to accept it because you're still in this lack mindset where you're just lacking the motivation to get shit done. It's not a healthy place to be at, especially for a Pisces, because when y'all decide to go down, man, y'all fall hard. Ooh, room for Pisces. Anymore. Yeah, y'all need to go where you can grow. You need to go where you can grow. Where's their family? Where's their love? Where can you find that human warmth? The caring, compassionate energy that you need to grow. This could have to do with a masculine here, with the male fertility being here. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. Some of you might be having like a friend, a family member, or could even be like a partner, an ex-partner. Somebody may be coming in to offer you the opportunity that is needed, but for whatever reason, you're feeling like you need to not take it. The key here is to end the stagnation, okay? To reboot your motivation, to reboot the things that you care about, things that you used to satisfy you, things that you looked at as if they were, you know, home to you, the nostalgia feeling, things that make you feel safe, home, happy, okay? Things that you used to desire or you do still desire. You need to start moving towards them. Start focusing on the opportunities instead of what you're missing out on. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you guys. I appreciate anybody that's made it this far. If you'd like a personal read, my info is in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.